This is 2026, the future, and this is vanilla Minecraft. Looks nearly the same as it's looked for the past few years. So I've chosen dozens and dozens of mods to progressively change every aspect of our gameplay, to truly see how realistic we can make Minecraft today, while obliterating my poor senile GPU in the process. So it's time to give my GPU a nice, wholesome funeral, and install my new one, along with our first mod, Conquest Reforged. It adds crucial changes we'll need for the rest of the video, most notably a new base texture pack and over 12,000 new blocks and models. And as a building mod, it changes my building style from being dull and boring to being vibrant and full of life. But this is just our start. We need something that can tell my GPU that just like a child being born in France, its life is already over. For that, we need shaders. There's probably 3 to 4 to me in the S tier that I would add to this video, which include Seuss, slider shaders, and Photon, which runs surprisingly smooth at great frame rates. But I just bought a new GPU. You think I care about efficiency? Bliss AC shaders, to me, look the best. Are we not starting to look like real life? Where's the DMV? Where's the antidepressants? Where's the IRS? But more importantly, how come there's caves everywhere? How come there's no politicians on this island? Clearly, Minecraft's world generation is not realistic. Sitting at the intersection of ingenuity and personal bankruptcy are some of the most impressive mods ever created, the world generation mods. But first, with Conquest Reforged, some of the most impressive worlds are player-made. Like this one, which is by Red Ranger Builds, which looks unbelievably insane. This takes Minecraft from looking like Minecraft into something completely different. You could put a nice cobalt mine here, maybe go fracking. Red Ranger has a number of seriously incredible maps, like this one, which is Miremouth. Look at this marsh, dude. The marshes, I don't know, ad-lib something, I don't know. These are for sale on their website, which is certainly worth checking out. Now, I know what you're thinking. We did it. We made Minecraft real. We can end the video now. Okay. No, trust me, we are just getting started. You have no idea what I have in store. But while these are aesthetically pleasing, it's not really as practical to play with. There's no caves, you can't craft anything from the trees, there's no ores that I'm aware of, and the world is limited. It's incredibly awesome, but it's not quite my tempo. It's time to break out the world generation mods. In my opinion, Still Life and JJ Thunder to the Max are 2 top world generators that would fit our needs. Obviously, we're going to start with JJ Thunder to the Max because who names their mod JJ Thunder to the Max? Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking. I have Distant Horizons installed, so clearly we have a few more chunks to load. I'm just gonna get up and eat dinner. I'll be back in like 30 to see what's generated. Okay, this is beautiful. You don't realize the full scale of this until you start moving around. I'm currently at 900 blocks in the air, on top of a mountain, and there's an entire cave system that goes up the entire thing. Phenomenal caves, JJ, well done. I mean, it's just straight up beautiful. You could post this on Facebook and trick old people into thinking it's real, which is the #1 thing I look for in a good world generation mod. I just realized that this massive lake I've been looking at is actually just an insanely wide river. The scale of this mod is insanely daunting. Even the Chinese biome looks sick. And this, on the other hand, is Still Life. This really feels more cold and barren and realistic, like where my ancestors died. I could bleed out here. Something about this just screams, dying of dysentery. Both of these are great mods that make terrain massive. Like this is how far I had to fly to reach a new biome. But this isn't even a new biome because Still Life uses transitionary biomes to go between biomes, so they just slowly turn into new biomes over miles and miles of flying. But I like this a lot. I think this is where I'm gonna build my house. And now that we've gotten the world out of the way, it's time for some important additions. The particle rain mod adds better looking rain that makes storms feel real. It also adds mist and better snow. Falling Leaves mod adds falling leaves, obviously. Dynamic Surroundings changes our sound processing to be more 3D, which makes caves sound really cool. It also adds stuff like chirping birds and just generally adds to the natural, subtle ambiance of Minecraft. Oh my god, what is that? Oh my god, dead, get him out of here. The Cave Dust mod is perhaps one of my favorite mods of all time because it adds these little sprinkles of asbestos that we all know that Minecraft was missing. And back above ground, it's time to add Hobna's Physics mod to see what new things have been added. Of course, we're going with the pro version on their Patreon, as if I haven't sunk enough money into this video, but it's completely worth it because this is a mod that has literally been worked on for like 10 years at this point. Look at this custom menu. See, this guy has autism. There's 10 different ways that this mod changes our game. We're gonna start with water. Dude, look at this. It has waves. We're gonna put a boat in here, and ooh, Okay, this is awesome. This is pretty freaking sick. Hobna, good work. I feel like I'm at risk of capsizing and drowning. Oh, okay, this at night with particle rain and dynamic surroundings is probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen in Minecraft. Oh my god, we're gonna drown. Next, it gives you a ton of options for how you want to break blocks. Like this one is called fractured. Particles, this one is crumbled voxel, and then blocky. It gives you like a little block, and then you can customize all of these. I like fractured the most because it seems the most realistic to what it would be like to be a child in West Virginia in a coal mine in the early 1900s. Here we go, we'll add some children for realistic purposes. Don't worry, they're safe at my orphanage. They're completely safe. Now let's add in TNT. Physics mod also changes explosions, so this is probably a good place to test this out. Kids, they love this, don't worry. It's part of their curriculum. Fun science experiment. You're gonna find out if God is real. Oh, awesome. Dude, that is kind of sick. It adds smoke. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, it floats outside to try to escape to the surface. There's real physics here. We have to blow up a mansion. Oh! Oh, dude, this is so cool. Oh my god, and it leaves the little particles everywhere. They also changed fire too. Let's see. Oh, dude, it adds the heat shimmer. Oh my god. When the function got heat shimmer, dude, my frames are dropping. Let's see how low my frames can go as we check out the rest of this mod. Okay, 1311. I like to get to the point where I can cook an egg on my PC. This is how I choose to judge my mods. Is there a better way to judge these? Yeah, sure, probably. Not interested. I'm like the food critic guy from Ratatouille. The changes in death animations are really cool. This is the ragdoll effect, which I think is the most realistic. But there's also fractured, which is this, and then blocky, and then a unique mode he calls off. Obviously, it's fully customizable like everything else in this mod. It would probably take you hours to fully experience everything that this mod has in store. Back above ground, there's something important we need to do. We have this massive world, but now we need to populate it with new mobs. Alex's mobs is usually what I'd go with, but unfortunately, it's not really compatible with this version. So we're gonna use Starfish Studios Naturalist mod, which I've never used before. I chose it because they include these immersive behaviors like realistic sleep cycles and natural breeding. I just like the idea that you could like give your friend a cockroach infestation as a prank. Oh my god, no, it's a snake. Oh my god, get away, get back, get back. Oh, it's dead. That was very unceremonious. It just exploded into some blocks. All right, let's grind. Okay, I have 3 pens now. I just want to see what we can get. Oh my god. Oh, it's a bear. I think it's a bear. Can I just walk up to him and lead him? He should probably maul me, right? Oh. That was a very ominous turn. Oh, I can lead him. Okay, come on, buddy. What the? You're not gonna kill me? But this is supposed to be a realistic video. Oh, okay. Now we have a wild boar. Okay, come on. I guess. Oh, he's sleeping. Aw. All right. This is wholesome. Let's feed him the children. Jim's orphanage. Gotta give him a sign. Come on, buddy. I know you're starving. That was a long trek. Okay, come into here. Right down here. There you go. Chinese buffet. What? Come on, eat them. You're not mauling the children? Is any part of this real? Okay, fine. Moving on. Should also go over the mods that I have installed that I haven't talked about yet, but are in this mod pack, and that you probably need if you want to run this. Better F3, Call Less Leaves, Entity Calling, Indium with Sodium, and Starlight, among a lot of others that you can find from the default Conquest Reforged mod pack that you can get on CurseForge or Modrinth. I've also installed some better animations mods. I don't like the main animations mods that you see everywhere because I think they're too cartoony and like exaggerated. So I went with spawn animations, which makes creatures just kind of pop out of the ground. It looks really cool. I also added not enough animations because it makes player animations in the third person occur, I guess. I think that physics adds like a ton of animations that are way preferable to anything else. Alright, now that we've assembled these mods, it's time for the ultimate test. Gameplay. I want to take a few minutes to play through these mods in survival, and every few days add in new mods I think we're missing, as well as checking out some other seriously impressive realistic mod packs. A fresh perspective. As you guys can see, I have built my green top. It looks great, and although it does use a great number of the blocks Conquest Reforged has offered, I do think it needs a bit of improvement. Also, my other goal is to get to the top of that mountain. Manifest destiny. but it is already nearing dark though. And night in this mod pack is already incredibly stressful. You'll see what I mean. I'm not risking it. And at the end of day 1, I also added in repurposed structures, which adds like better versions of vanilla structures, which seems like a really cool thing to try to explore later on. I really like the upgrade path of trying to make Minecraft a medieval apocalypse game. I'm just gonna keep that in mind. Sort of like a modern day Romania simulator. Like this is the upgraded jungle fortress, which looks really cool in vanilla. It feels like I'm urban exploring an abandoned sewer line in Minecraft. I could step on a rusty nail and get tetanus, or break a bone or something. The opportunities are endless. I also added in Conquest Reforged Hearthfire mod, which adds a ton of decorative blocks, which we'll need for tomorrow when we start building the house. It adds new certified hood classics such as Moroccan stool table and clothes hanging pole, among many others that we could be using in the house. Okay, next I definitely need a stone cutter, because if you want to make any blocks with Conquest Reforged, you need a stone cutter. It's time for our first mining trip. The cool thing about Still Life is it replaces stone with a bunch of other blocks, like calcite, deep slate, concrete, limestone, but since there's almost no caves, it makes finding ores really hard. Okay, never mind, I found a cave. Oh my god, finally. Iron. It blends in so well. We've been here for so long. The caves sound so cool now, like listen to this. Oh! Okay, I think we're done. I think we've got everything. Boom, here we go. I say we keep the green top as more of a national heritage site, and then over here we put a log cabin. I'm feeling a log cabin for this. Now we need a base block. I want something light, colorish. Ooh, lime mortar masonry. We'll use that. Let's try concrete. Oh, okay. I'm rocking with this. This looks sick. Okay, this is good. In order to get an inspiration for the base in the mod pack, I also wanted to check out Articraft, which is a really awesome medieval realistic mod pack for the Articraft server, which is a player-built recreation of Middle-earth from Lord of the Rings. Oh, look at this. Look at this custom menu. All right, let's go. Oh, dude, this is awesome. This has the Romania vibes that we're looking for. Now, you can go through chapter by chapter and character by character through the journeys of Lord of the Rings, which is absolutely crazy. Starting with chapter 1, we do begin in a hobbit hole, which is like a better version of the green top. It's an upgraded green top. Game recognizes game. Unemployed recognizes unemployed. And when you come outside, man, they should put a Walmart right here. Bulldoze all of this and put in low-income housing. It's an insane view. This is what we need to be on. It's all insane and absolutely massive too. Alright, and then this is Rivendell. This is the kind of base that we're looking for, guys. This is what the green top should become. Honestly, a pretty awesome realistic pack too. It's definitely worth checking out. Alright, back to manual labor. Ooh, there's just a big gust of wind. We got storms coming in. I'm also just realizing this is truthfully the most zen and normal I've ever been in a YouTube video. Soak it all up. This only happens once. We're coming off the meds next video, guys, don't worry. I'm gonna need a lot of oak for my house, and I'm thinking we need to hop on the river so we can get to another biome to find oak, because there's none in this biome. So this might take a few days of travel. Let's go. Oh, it empties. Okay, it empties into an ocean. Alright, we're going straight into it. I'm gonna attempt to just row across the entire ocean. Leroy Jenkins. I might be in here for weeks. Okay, here we go. I see a tree. I hope this better be oak. There we go, it's oak. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. Okay, that took me like 5 in-game days, which is, all things considered, not that bad. This is like incredibly painstaking, which is fine. I mean, that's realistic, right? Oh god, it's getting dark out. Oh no. It's pitch black. It's pitch black. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna go in this general direction. I'm just gonna pray we get home. Okay, I see a light, but this is just daunting. Okay, we're safe. Ooh, I like the Tudor box frame. That's kind of hard. And there we go. It's a good start. I see that Mamba in you. Look at that Tudor paneling. Alright, end of the day now. I think it's time for some more mods. We should keep making this more, like, logistically challenged, because that's a big part of real life. Tough as nails, perfect addition. Body temperature, having to drink water, just a general pain. Let's go with flowing fluids, because water should not be unlimited, right? It should be something that's scarce, that we just can't be throwing around. Okay, well, okay. There's no sand here. We need sand for the glass to get the water, you know? Okay. Alright, back in the water. I think we have to get to that beach. That's the only place I can think of that had sand. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. That's crystal clear, dude. That's Dasani right there. I'm thinking we put some logs across the basement roof, make it look cool. Nothing like logging in the great outdoors. Speaking of logging, we definitely need better tree falling mechanics. Enhanced tree falling. I think this one's the most realistic. I think the birch slabs look pretty good on this roof. Alright, the basement is done. Second floor. Oh, this thing has potential. I want a big window out here. A nice panoramic view of the mountain really sells it. Location, location, location. And there we go. The house is done. Wow, dude, it looks pretty. I mean, not really. It looks like a shack, but I'll take it. I like it. I think there's one last thing that I need to do. There's one last thing. We're making it to the top. Mount Everest. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The freezing. No. No. Come on. This is my life's mission. Come on. I'm so close. No. No. Well, you know what this means.
The apple.